All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. My name's Kyle. I work at Southwest Tech in recruitment, and I'm here with Jason Robbins, who is our CNC instructor. How's it going, Jason?
Hi, Kyle. It's going good.
Good. Can you tell us a little bit, I guess, about what CNC is, first off?
Our CNC is computer numerical control. So it's having machines that can make different types of parts, pieces, and it uses a computer behind it. We could draw it in it, and then we could send it out to one of these types of machines, put our material in, add our tooling, and we could cut it and have a finished product or part that we could use anywhere. It could be a vehicle, automotive, airplane, artificial heart, anything has to be made some way, even the safety glasses that I'm wearing.
Awesome. And so it looks like you're gonna take us around your shop then, huh?
Yeah, I'd like to do just a quick tour so everybody can kind of see what we have at Southwest Tech. The room that I'm in right now is our 601. This room is basically, it's for our computers. So this is where we would draw, design, and implement any type of part piece that we would want to possibly cut. We do have some parts out there at some machines that I do want to cut today so you can see it. This is one of them that we do in the program. As you can see on the computer, I'm going to turn my screen quick. As you can see on the computer, the part is all drawn up. It is the same piece and part that we're going to cut. On the side, it adds tool paths. Tool paths are tools that will come in and tell it to cut out this pocket or cut around the outside. We can draw it, we can edit it, we can change it at any time. So once we get this drawing done, we take this, and we're going to take it out to one of our CNC machines. And that's what we're going to go do right now.
Awesome. So Jason, if I have no experience in this, is this something that I can learn in the 9-month program?
Very easily we can have students do this. We've had quite a few that got done and they go to companies and this is exactly what they do. They end up programming and drawing parts.
Awesome.
I did have a 72-year-old man that just wanted to learn hardly any knowledge of computers. Within a couple months, he was on there and he was drawing and cutting, sending parts to machines and cutting. So you've seen that software that's going to be able to draw and design it. Before I jump into there, I just want to show you this is our manual lathes. Manual lathes will be able to do turning parts. So as we come up to it, we can put a part in here. This will rotate and a tool can come in and cut material away. Those are manual machines. We're going to be running and turning all the cranks and levers by hand. So here's a manual mill. A manual mill is the same way. It has a table. It will move this way and that way. We can clamp our materials into a vise and we can run our cutter, kind of like a big drill press. And we can run our cutters and cut and make different things. So these are manual machines. Up at Southwest Tech, we have quite a few manual machines. We do get to learn manual machining and CNC machining. So all the way down through here is another whole line. At the very end is our lathes. This is our first basic part that we get to learn. We also have our saw that we can cut our materials, all different types of materials, steel, aluminum, brass, anything that we might want to make our parts out of. We do have a brand new lathe that's getting set. It'll be over there in the line of them that we just got in. This is a tool cart, all different types of tooling that we can do. This is a tap, big base mill cutter, end mill cutter, solid carbide, bunch of different tooling. As we come up here, behind me is our Haas VF1. VF1 is a mill type machine, but this is a CNC. So this machine, I'm going to tip you in. We have a big face mill in here. This turret can hold a whole bunch of different tools. Right now we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tools in here. Those 5 tools, that part that you've seen on that computer, we have our vise loaded. We have our material loaded in the vise, and it's clamped down and it's tight. So we're actually going to cut this part so you can see it real quick. I have the coolant turned off. The coolant will cycle around through here. So at first, We'll run it without coolant. Once it gets into the heaviest cuts, I'm gonna have to turn our coolant on. This is a controller. This is where the program gets stored into. I'm gonna flip my phone around. Okay, everything's ready to roll. I have the program up. I'm gonna cycle start. Once this starts, I'm gonna tell this machine to get going. It's gonna come down in, make our first face mill cut. That's cleaning the top surface of that off, making it just perfect, nice and smooth. Once this tool's done, it's gonna come back up, grab an end mill, and the end mill will profile around the outside. Changes tools, comes in with our end mill. You can see the chips coming off. It's cutting it real nice, perfect. Chip formation's good. We're gonna let this go around. Before it comes back in, I'm gonna stop it and I'm gonna turn our coolant on so you can see the coolant run. We wanna keep coolant on it so the chips, it can't gum up or get possibly stick. I'm gonna pause it. When I open my door, the tool's gonna slow down. This valve is gonna turn this coolant on. With the coolant running now, all the chips are gonna get flushed out. Nothing's gonna possibly get gummed up or stuck. It's come back in and start working. This is all of our code. This is what tells the machine how far to move and how long to get there. Basic prints of what we drew up on the computer and what we had to cut. It has dimensions, they have to be perfect. Those all get checked with their tooling. As that's running, we're gonna let that go because it's gonna take just a little bit to get done. I wanna show you another machine. This is the lathe, this is the CNC lathe. CNC lathe, that's the parts will be chucked up in a chuck. I'm gonna bring in closer. This is a piece of bar stock aluminum. Kind of similar to just this chunk of aluminum, round stock. We're gonna turn out a part. On the computer software, we have this part. This is what it's gonna cut. All these are tool paths that will come across. This machine will be nice. We're not gonna run coolant on it at all. We're gonna be able to have a really good visual of what exactly is going on. We have to bring our guard down. This machine too is also, it's a Tormach Cnc. One cool thing about that is we got them out of Wisconsin, and one of the students that came to Southwest Tech actually works at Tormach now making these machines. I'm gonna turn this around. And here we go. So parts all loaded. We have our tool. This is our tool that'll come in and it's gonna cut it away. I'm gonna start us up. Bring her right down, and here's our special start. So this is taking different cam cycles, making paths, gonna keep chopping this down, and we're going to, what it's gonna cut is a small chest piece.
So, Jason, what are some of the different types of projects you do during the program?
Within our program, I do have some stuff out I can show once it's finished, but within the program, we start out, we do make those manual machines. So we make like bushing drivers, drive out different size bushings, make tap guide blocks. We use steel, aluminum. Right now, the stuff you're seeing is aluminum. We make a precision sign vise, which I'll show a quick glimpse of that. You see what it is? It's a very complex part to make. It has multiple pieces that all have to fit together. So the tolerances and everything when you're making them, it has to be perfect. Everything when it's finished, precision ground. It's as smooth as glass. And it's coming back in right now on this pass. It's just making a finish cut, just a small cut to make it all nice and perfect and smooth. Lathe. As it puts this tool up, puts it away. It's gonna shut down. It's waiting for me. I can open our handle. We can get right in here and take a look at it. The next part is gonna change tools. On this machine, I have to pop this over and switch out my tools. This type of tool is a parting tool. It's gonna cut this right off. Flip it down so it's gonna keep running. It sounds like our CNC mill just changed tools too. It's coming in probably to start chamfering. As this comes down, it's plunging through and it's going to make a cut this part off. I can get a little closer. Comes back in. Putting a slight chamfer on the back, and the part should cut off now and fall down.
So in the program, we got students end up
Machine shops are right around you, and you don't even realize it. There's more shops within the tri-state area than you could ever imagine. Big names like Brady Brothers, S&S Cycle, John B. A.Y. McDonald, Matthews Bose, Hydro Machine out of Platteville, Skyway Machine in Platteville, Lancaster Machine just over by us, Island Machine, Cardinal Glass definitely has hired quite a few of our students. Great place. And there we go.
Wow, that was just a few minutes.
Yeah, it ended up cycle time 3 minutes 47 seconds.
Huh.
So that could be sped up quite a bit, you know, on a different machine that would have the tooling that would automatically change. Like this would have multiple tools, and this would just index to the next tool. As we pop back over here, we are almost finished. I think it's done right now. So the part just got done, pulled it up, put it away. I can open this door. One thing all of our CNCs have is air. I can blow this out. Make sure I don't get anything on the screen. Just blew the coolant off the top of it. We can get right down in here and see what our part looks like. Take this out. I have a wrench. We'll go on. Part comes out. If I had another raw piece of material, I could put it in. It would slide over, touch off against there, and everything's located exactly like the last one. We can start it right back up. So that's our finished part. At this point, we would use a caliper or mic, something like this. We would measure all the critical dimensions inside of this part. We'd have to make sure that this is absolutely perfect. And if something was a little wrong off our dimensions on our print, we can make adjustments on our program to make sure it comes out just perfect. That's a quick overview of a CNC lathe and a CNC mill at Southwest Tech.
That's awesome. So Jason, you talked about some of the places they can work, and I know one of the concerns of people is, you know, not wanting to work in a factory or you know, a shop and where it could be dirty. But what's your experience been with a lot of the shops around?
A lot of our shops in the area now, quite a few of them have their air conditioned. The shops are cleaner than what even our shop is here. They're spotless. There's places you could go and you could eat off the floors. Another company I was just at that was a real amazing company I didn't even know was there. It was over in Dickeyville. They're making making bicycle racks, pieces, and they're doing great. A1 machine.
Awesome.
But
And oh yeah, go ahead.
all these companies that we have, generally at the end of one of our school years, all of our students have an internship, so they end up working at a lot of these different places, and they have a job. Almost 100% of our students end up having a job before they are even finished with our program. Some of our highest paid have been right at $24 an hour to finish, to start.
So a lot of good opportunities in the field.
Yeah, a lot of jobs, everything that's going on here. There's more and more stuff coming back in from China, and more manufacturing is happening. It's getting pushed. So there's a lot of changes going on.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good things.
Awesome.
Good, clean place to work. Stay out of the heat. Cooler in the winter. Not too hot in the summer.
Yeah. That's awesome. Hey, one more question for you. I know a lot of people are kind of wondering what school is going to look like this fall. So if I enroll in the CNC program, what can I expect as far as what my classes are going to look like?
At Southwest Tech for this year, obviously we always have to have safety glasses. We're going to have our masks, and we're going to stay 6 feet apart, which in our lab, we have lots and lots of room to be able to do that. That's easy. We are moving a couple machines in the back so we can have some tables and places for students to be that are 6 feet apart. They also have the laptop program that all of our students are getting laptops to be able to work with. And we do have quite a few things for our program, our safety and guidelines and tests and things for these machines. We implement them. We got them on right all on our website. Sorry, messed that up.
Yeah, it's all right. Right on Schoology, right on their
We got
online.
them all on Schoology.
Yep.
That's what it is. We got everything on Schoology, so we can go right through there. You can do it at home, come in, and be ready to go. And everybody generally ends up with their own spot that they can keep their tools and things to work with. So we have a lot of room here, well funded, and they've gone to great lengths to make sure everybody's going to be safe.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us today, Jason. And for those of you interested in pursuing this program, you can apply at swtc.edu/apply. If you have questions, you can feel free to get a hold of me or Jason, and we'd be happy to work with you.
Anytime.
All right. Thanks, Jason.
Thank you.